Hello, everyone. I want to make a decree over the body of Christ globally, and decree from Isaiah 61. Very familiar verses. But I decree over the body of Christ that the Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is upon us, because he has anointed us to preach good tidings to the poor. He has sent us to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to those who are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God. He has sent us and anointed us to comfort all who mourn, to console those who mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they may be called trees or oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord for the display of his splendour. And they shall rebuild the ancient ruins, they will raise up the former desolations, they shall repair the ruined cities and the desolations of many generations. Strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the foreigners shall be your ploughmen and your vine dressers. But you shall be named, body of Christ globally, you shall be named the priests of the Lord. They shall call you the servants of our God. You shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory you shall boast. Body of Christ globally, instead of your shame, you shall receive double honour. Instead of confusion, you shall rejoice in your portion. Therefore, in our land they shall possess double, and everlasting joy shall be theirs. And I just want to declare that this is a Joseph season we are in. And I call the Josephs to arise. And what I see in heaven are storehouses to be released in this season. They're storehouses of finance, they're storehouses of healing and limbs and eyes and body parts. There are stores of entrepreneurial ideas. There are stores of education to be released, and they're storehouses for every area that we need. And I just declare that Jehovah Jireh is our all-sufficient one. I declare that Jehovah Shalom is our peace. And I want to declare over the globe a megatrend of the glory of God from heaven to earth. Habakkuk says, the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of God. And as we rise into a season of signs, wonders and miracles, as we see multiplication of food, of finance, not only for the body of Christ, but for people not yet in the body of Christ, because they're going to come in as they see the glory of God manifested. And now is the time for the sons of God to be revealed, to rise up in our authority as Huios sons of God into our inheritance, because creation is waiting, mankind is waiting, the environment is waiting. And so I declare a megatrend, a spiritual megatrend from heaven to earth of the glory of God, which is going to fill the earth like the water covers the seas. So, and I was thinking about the children of Israel. I heard Lord Nat Way speaking recently, likening the virus to the Jordan, and we were going into the promised land out of the wilderness. Now, in the wilderness, there was manna every morning. When they came into the promised land, things were different. They had to do things differently. Manna wasn't there every morning, and they had to learn how to do things and new ways of doing things to live in the promised land. And we will have the new ways of doing things as we come out of this virus season. And it's a time of incubation. It's a time of the release of creativity of heaven on earth. And it is a release of the supernatural power of God into the earth. And so I just bless you all to arise as sons of God into our place of inheritance and to be releasers of the glory of God in this season. Amen.